members of the Pride, and welcome back to another episode of Animallica. Alright, it is time. We need to start going up the middle of the island, and let us start doing a serious search for the last few, that last three of the contaminated containers. And also, while we're at it, we're also going to be looking for the treasure badge, which we are not entirely certain if it's here or not. It's entirely speculation if it's here or not. That was supposed to have gotten grabbed. Grab it, thank you. And more of this again. I really am not being thorough about this search at all. I kind of feel like I might be hurting my own chances here. Like, I've already done this. I kind of think I might be hurting my own chances here. Because I'm not really being systematic about this. Usually I'm much more thorough and systematic about my searches. And this time I'm just not. I guess I'm kind of being a little, I don't know, irresponsible, I guess. See that up there. I think I'm going to check that. And here's a nice little dense forest. So let's look around in here. But I'm not seeing any red chests or any sort of contaminated barrels, because that really is kind of the main thing I'm looking for. I mean, the other stuff that we're looting, I mean, hey, awesome. I'll take it. I definitely, hello, thank you. Game's acting goofy again. And grab the garbage. Oh, can't get it. Hello, move. Alright, is this one of those? Yeah, this is one of those. Yeah, it doesn't actually, nothing's actually in there. Got it. Alright. So, I am thinking. Oh. Okay. That's a bear. That is almost 100% a bear. And it sounds close by. Yep. Here we go. Ooh, snapshot. Eurasian brown bear. Just a standard, but that's all right. There is nothing wrong with a standard Eurasian brown bear. Now, the reason why I'm still... There it is. I was going to say, The reason why I'm looking is because I'll bet you it's guarding something, and sure enough, bam. And boom, baby boom. Okay, so let's grab the horse and stop doing the pausing thing. Oh my gosh, that is such an annoying thing to have happen. When all of a sudden it just stops moving. And I blame the games, and I actually do suspect it is the game. Even though it's different games do it to me, I actually do suspect that it is the games doing it. Because I tend to play a lot of early access, and that is a very common early access bug. But at the same time, I have played games that are not in early access, and they still occasionally will do that, so I guess I can't fast blame it on that, but I do suspect that it's an optimization thing, and that once this gets optimized, that little stalling thing will stop doing it. Because if it were my computer, then I wouldn't be able to move my mouse. So it has to be the game itself acting, acting goofy. So, alright, let's go ahead and grab this marigold. And I am not going to leave Green Hills yet. I do want to keep looking for the treasure hunting badge. Just because I really, really badly want the treasure hunting badge. In fact, I kind of want it so badly that I'm very seriously contemplating just going back to all of my other, the other ones that I've been to before, and just rechecking them. Just going up and down, back and forth, checking to see if any of those spots have a treasure hunting badge. And I mean, it would kind of. I suppose I should do the other two, the other two of the biomes I have yet to do before I do that, because it could very well be in one of the 2 biomes that I have not yet been to. This would make sense. Not complete sense, because the treasure hunting badges came long after I started playing this game, and so it's very possible that what I have found, if I had been playing the game then, I might have found it, or I might not have. So, since there's just no way for us to know for sure, even though I am very tempted, even though I'm very tempted to go back and just check everything again, I'm not going to. I am going to go. I'm going to basically just continue my search. I've already been here, haven't I? Yes, I have. I'm basically just going to continue to search the last 2 biomes, just in case it's in one of those biomes. And if I can't find it in those final 2 biomes, in Eagle's Nest and in Snow Ridge Mountains, then I will go ahead and go back and check the previous places. Of course, then I'm stuck with the problem. What then? What's the point? What's the point of having the best weapon in the game then? I've actually cleared out everything by that point. It's not like I've been lax. I've been very good and conscientious about going through and clearing out all of the areas. So, what's the point of upgrading to the best weapon in the game if by the time I get it, it's useless? So, I don't know. It's actually a kind of a real. It's an issue that I have with the decision to make the decision to add the treasure hunting badges as a requirement for the anti-material rifle, because they are very hard to find, and by the time you find it, it could very well be far too late. And that's a reality. So that's why, in a way, I'm kind of thinking that the treasure hunting badge has to be in a place that you could potentially find early on. But if you're not paying attention, you wouldn't find it. Okay, I'm just not gonna. So that's why I'm thinking I want to go back and check. Oh, it's a blue. Okay. We'll go ahead and grab the... Because that's not an azure, that's a blue, right? Or is that an azure? Oh, it is an azure. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was a... It was a blue. I guess because I thought it was. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this right here, and then I'm going to... You know what, I'm probably going to go... Well... I'm torn. Well, first of all, let's find a flat spot and sleep. Let's come up here and place down. Boom. There we go. And right there. And let's go to sleep. The nice thing about Green Hills is that it's like once it gets dark, it's definitely 7 o'clock, and so it's pretty easy to start timing that. Drink some of my lemongrass tea, and in one way, I want to go. I want to leave, and I want to go elsewhere. And on the other side, and the other part of me says it would make a lot of sense if one of the treasure hunting badges were here. It would make a lot of sense if one of the treasure hunting badges were here. Oop. That's dandelion. Gotta grab those. And that's why I'm like really hesitant to leave without doing a really thorough search of this area. Because I don't know. If like I said, I mean, there's no point in hiding all the pieces of the best weapon in the most dangerous areas and in the hidden, because by the time you find it, you'll have already completed it. What's the point? So it makes sense to me that it would become available beforehand. However, having said that, it would also make an enormous amount of sense for it to be either in Alaria, or not Alaria, in Oceania, which I've already checked, or Pestilentia, which I've sort of glanced at but not really thoroughly looked at because it's a really big area. It would make sense that the final piece would be in Pestilentia. It is the biggest, the nastiest, the most awful. But it's also where the high precision rifle scope is. And why would they put the one necessary part to fully upgrade your sniper rifle, your current sniper rifle to its max, and in the same area give you the final piece to be able to create the biggest and the nastiest weapon there is? So I don't know. I'm really uncertain where to check next. My gut tells me that it's going to be... well, okay, so here's my thinking and why I'm struggling with this so much. We've already found one treasure hunting badge in the beginning area. I mean, it's in Nova. Okay, Nova. We've also found one in Amber Hills. Another beginning, not really beginner area, but an easier area that a lot of people would go to. which actually kind of makes me think that no, it would not be here. Then we have one that's in Coltsburg, the one that's glitched and I can't get to. And so I suspect that maybe that's not the case, because I mean we already have one piece in a very difficult area. Coltsburg is an end area, but at the same time, that also lends itself to that explanation of, well, if it's in the end area, wouldn't you put all the pieces in the end area? Oh, what am I hearing? Oh, I hear a pig, don't I? So that's why I'm thinking maybe the logical place to check next would be Pestilentia. And you guys have sort of seen a bit of Pestilentia, but I have not gone through the entire map of Pestilentia. That is technically a map that we have not yet cleared, per se. Mostly because there's no way to actually clear Pestilentia. Pestilentia is unable to be cleared. It is beyond hope. It is beyond redemption. Which is kind of another reason why Pestilentia has not really been at the top of my priority list. You can't clear it, and I've already got like the what I thought were the two best items in the game anyway. Which is the Persian Kitten and the high-powered scope. But that in itself kind of but that brings me back to my reasoning before of, well, but why put all of the biggest and the nastiest things in the same area? Well, I mean, they didn't. I mean, technically one is in Coltsburg, but Coltsburg is also an end-game area. So, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the next place we need to go is Pestilentia. And do a thorough scouring of that area. And then once this new update comes out, which by the time you guys see this episode, it's probably already out. Because I believe he said it was going to be released the 20th of October. I'm recording in advance of that. And so I'm thinking that perhaps I'm going to hold off on trying to get... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It was right... Oh my goodness. Here it is. I'm thinking to hold off on making a major push in that direction until I can until after the update anyway. And I don't want to record too far in advance of the update because I do want to be able to get the most recent stuff to the update as I can, so I can show you guys. Because that is it's a thing. I want to be able to show you guys the new stuff, and with me having to record so far in advance, half the time, it becomes really hard for me for that to be topical. By the time I'm covering it, 500 other people have already covered it, and it becomes well, yeah, Lion, we know. Say, well, I'm sorry, I'm behind the times. Alright, so I'm just gonna hop off of Dawn. Dawn, enjoy the grass and the lovely nature here. But I think I'm gonna leave you behind here, and I think it is time to move on. Okay, we got everything out of there. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and pick this thing up and bring it with me here. There we go. And I think what we're going to do, since there's practically nothing to loot in Pestilentia, I think I'm just going to go straight there. And I'm going to start the official search, like the thorough examining of Pestilentia, and not just the places like where the good stuff is, because I had actually found where the good stuff was on a test server, and I had done it before the treasure hunting badge was released. All right, so we'll go ahead and have the shoddy out for this one. And I guess we can go ahead and just clear the area, because I think once you kill them, they don't respawn. But yeah, I thought I saw something over there. But I've never I had discovered, I had been testing on my server, on my test server, where certain things were, but I also knew there is something over here. Oh no, it's shadows. Oh my gosh, it was really throwing me off. And it is so dark here. I wish there were lights in the game. I mean, there sort of are, but I mean, that's about the best you got, is I can do that, and that really doesn't light up the area at all. So okay. So anyway, I had checked everything on my test server to find where this was. Now, bear in mind the test server is not the same as the game server. It only has certain, it's for me testing things, and I'm not thorough. I don't really look at anything per se. I am, when I'm going to my test server, I'm, there to test, and so, it's not like I go through and, play the game there first and then play it here. Because, quite frankly, that would be absurdly boring. But it would also kind of ruin the fun for me, too. So, what I'm thinking, I'm going to come up to... Whoa! Come on. I'm going to come... Oh, my gosh. Load in, game. Come on. Load in. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to come up here, because one thing I do know about the game is that it has this kind of upper lip that sort of circles the entire thing. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start on this upper lip, and just kind of look around the upper lip, and then from there I'll go down into there and explore from there to see if we can find the final treasure hunter badge. But the reason why I'm starting up here is because it kind of makes a little bit of sense that it would be up here. Because if you're going to hide something, I mean, people would be down there, they'd be messing around with that stuff. There's a ton of stuff to do down in the valley, and there's not a whole lot to do up here. So if I were to hide a treasure hunting badge, I would think to put it up on the lip. And so we are going to be looking down just in case I spot a red chest down below. But with as dark as it is, it's gonna that's gonna prove really, really tricky. Yeah. And I'm probably not going to be able to do it on a consistent basis. But you know what? I think we're going to have this out just so I can at least look into these areas. Alright. But we're going to stay, for the most part, to the top. The top ridge area. Hello. There are still spawn points in this in Pestilentia. But the for the most part, the destroying them really doesn't serve much purpose other than to keep them from respawning. Keep the bad guys from respawning, because honestly, there's just you can't clear the area. It's impossible. It is literally impossible to clean the contamination out of Pestilentia. It is it's a lost cause. It's a scrap. Yeah. If I can spot like a red chest anywhere, that's our baby. I'm hearing bad guys. It is so dark here. And for all I know, this is a complete waste of time. Alright. Wow. Come on. There you go. Alright. And all that really serves to the only purpose that serves is just to keep this from respawning again. You know, if you come across like one of those spawners, you know you've never been there before, so it's a good way to keep track of where you may have been, is that there's no bad guy there anymore. Alright, so let's bring this up again. Alright. The music is very ominous. See, this is why we kind of need to go into these areas, just because, I mean, would you have seen that? I didn't. Alright, let me get something to drink. And something to eat. And shoddy. Alright. Ooh. That's ominous. I don't know. This is such a hostile terrain, making you like have. I mean, all these ridges and such make it so hard to see anything in here, which also lends itself to the possibility that yes, this is. Oh, yes, this would make complete sense for this to be a treasure hunting badge location because it's freaking hard to find anything here. So yeah, makes sense. Why wouldn't you make the thing that you're trying to find located in one of the most difficult places to search? I mean, the only other place that's probably more difficult to search would be Eagle's Nest. What is that? Where'd it go? There it is. I'm not sure what that is, but it's red.
Yeah.
And it is most definitely intriguing. So we're going to check it out before we end the episode. Where is it? Where'd it go? I don't precisely know where it was now. I've kind of lost track of it. I know it was generally this direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is this thing? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. That's not what we're looking for, but I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bones.
Yeah.
It's like up here, right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Ugh, it's so dark here. Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa. Is that it? No. What is this? Oh, it's one of those skeletons. That's what I was seeing. There's nothing in here. This is just nothing but a great big open pit.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Ugh. Alright. Let me get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And because that's what that thing was. I was seeing a that was definitely not
Yeah.
the red chest. That was a red bone, which is not what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and slam down a couple more of the energy drinks. And I think I'll just grab a water too. And wait. Oh, I'm turned around. I went this way. I kind of feel like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's feeling a little time wasteful, if you know what I mean. Like I could be doing something else that's more productive than this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the same time, we kind of really need to find this thing. Of course, we don't have to find it in this episode. I mean, this episode is going a little long, and I probably should just end the episode. I don't know. I guess I want to I just want to search this valley and then maybe get up there. And I don't know why I'm not ending the episode other than I guess I'm not ready to. Okay. Alright. So I guess we'll
Yeah. Yeah.
need to go
Yeah.
back up
Yeah.
to the top
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's going to be another little problem with this, is that even if I think I've spotted it, it could be nothing more than these red bones. Like, the only... Since there's, like, nothing stands out, this is, like, purple on black. Like, dark purple on dark gray on black. It's going to be freaking impossible to be able to find anything in this area. Ugh.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm determined to find this.
Yeah.
You know, I spent months trying to find... Well, I mean, not, like, continuously, but I did spend a whole lot of time looking for the perfect diamond, and I found it. And I will do the same for the treasure hunting badge. I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to find. It should be, you know, a bright red chest. The problem is that this game is so big that bright red chest could be anywhere. And so,
Yeah.
because of that, we're looking at a huge time sink of me looking around and not finding anything and not really being productive whatsoever. I don't know, which is, I guess that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of going, you know, I want to be doing something else. But at the same time, I don't want to be doing something else, because I want to find... I want to find this, so... I don't know. I'm kind of stymied at this point, and so I guess that's the only that's the only thing that's been kind of bothering me, is that I'm concerned that I'll go through this entire area and it'll be boring for you guys, because it's just going to be me going, is it here? Nope. Is it here? Nope. Is it here? Nope. I mean, you guys do get to see Pestilentia, which is cool, and it's very, you know, dark and foreboding and kind of scary, but I don't know. It's not. It's also sort of flat and featureless, and there's not a lot of wow factor to it. It's more of a. It's more of a, oh boy, here's another, you know, here's some more bad guys. Watch out for these guys. And so I don't know. There's in a game that's so full of like awe and wonder. This place is more scary than awe-inspiring. And so, I don't know, I guess that's why. I don't even know where I'm going with that, other than... I don't even know where I'm going with that. So, so I guess I'll go ahead and just end the episode here. I keep saying I'm going to, and I'm still not doing it, am I?
Yeah.
Another skeleton, and of course that's where toxic area, and the crystals are in the toxic area. You chumps. All right. Well, in any case, guys, that's going to do it for this particular episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do the liking and the subscribing and the commenting down below. I really hope this wasn't boring for you. We literally just spent the entire episode just looking around. And we've kind of been doing that for the last few episodes. I realized that we've kind of gotten to the point where exploration is the purpose of the game. I mean, that's always been the purpose of the game, is exploration. But I also recognize that not a lot is happening either. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, let me know. Excuse me. Let me know down in the comments. If you're not, definitely let me know in the comments. If you guys are getting bored with constantly just watching me amble around and look around for and hoping I might stumble upon the treasure hunting badge, let me know in the comments, and I'll do that kind of stuff off camera, and we'll do some more interesting stuff. We'll explore more interesting areas, and we'll get into some of the more awe and wonder that we all love about this game. Because admittedly, this place is really dreary. It's spooky and scary, but it's also kind of dreary. So I will understand if you guys kind of just go, Lion, we could probably pass this. And as always, everyone, always remember that anyone can be a mouse that roars, but it takes someone special to be a lion that squeaks. So embrace your inner lion and squeak on. These are the things that you guys never see me do off camera. Are these long, drawn out explorations of being thorough and just checking every little nook and cranny, to try and find that one hidden thing. And what is that? Oh, jeez. Okay, I won't lie. I thought we had come across some sort of weird alien stuff.